the sights and discoveries that await you.
એક દુનિયામાં આખું લંડન સિટી દેખાય
કેવી ઉપર જશે ને પછી.
The Emirates airline is the latest way to cross the Thames. Rising to 90 metres at its peak, it's also the highest. But in 1843, hidden from view just beyond the buildings of Canary Wharf, a Thames crossing opened that was 23 metres below the river's surface.
We are now sitting in the grand entrance hall to the 8th wonder of the world. This is Isambard Kingdom Brunel's first project. It's the first tunnel under a river anywhere in the world. Today, it is the oldest tunnel in the London Underground. It opened in 1843 as a pedestrian tunnel. And you have to remember the idea of walking under a river the size of the Thames is like walking on the moon. And on the first day, there are 50,000 visitors and the Cultural Guards, a patriotic museum. In its day, this was the world's most successful. What Brunel did here, he created a cage for the miners to work in. This is the worst job in the world. They are showered in sewage, but they only work 2-hour shifts. They collapse after 2 hours, and they're carried out, and they're replaced by men who are still breathing. That's pretty much what they do even today. This principle has simply been automated. Brunel had miners wear a cross-rail, have tunnel boring machines. Brunel had bricklayers,
London City
concrete sections. This is the Birmingham of the church.
રાકેશ આપણે કોઈ મજા કરી છે રાકેશ એટલો તો ઉતારો હવે આખું બધું જ લઈ લીધું રાકેશ મેં તો બહુ બદમાશ અહીંયા અમે કેટલી ફેરી આવી
Looking east away from the city, you can see another impressive feat of British engineering.
જો ઓલે છે ને સ્ટેટ ફૂડ છે જો ઓલે હા જોલું
સ્ટેડિયમ દેખાય
સ્ટેડિયમ
મોટું સ્ટેડિયમ છે
મોટું છે
પહેલા લે તું મને કહેતો તો ખાલી એમાં છે ને પબ્લિક ઓછી માં પેલું સર્કલ છે ને હા લે ચલો આવાજ કર ગાયરું બોલતા ને પ્લીઝ એટલે હું કેમ કે ગાયરું
So I used the data they had available and they projected that into the future.
જો દેખાય છે જો
Margins in. It looks like it will be okay until 27.
કેટલું ઊંડું છે
The barrier is composed of 10 gates, the largest of which are 3,300 tons, approximately a third of an Eiffel Tower's worth of metal in each one. The barrier protects against an area of land with about 1.25 million people. If you're walking along the south bank, you can imagine another 3.5 metres of concrete obstructing your view. That's what the barrier protects against.
વિડિયોમાંથી ફોટો નીકળશે.
The Port of London has been a centre for trade since Roman times. By the 1800s, it was the busiest port in the world, and a series of huge enclosed docks were built, surrounded by high walls, to protect cargo from thieves and pirates. The docks stretch from Tower Bridge to City Airport, and the Museum of London Docklands is preserving the history of this crucial trading hub.
The building we're sitting in, built in 1802, when it was built, it was the biggest warehouse in the world. The Romans first settled on the Thames, and obviously the Vikings came after. All throughout history, there's always been lots and lots of trade.
ના પછી તારે લેવાનું
તો મૂંગું પડે Gibbet cage in the museum. Now, it was an
રાકેશ જઈએ હવે રાકેશ
cage you was hung, and then you would have been cut down, and then you would have been put into the Gibbet cage. And there was
મજા આવે લઈ જો લોટથી એટલે
for sure. So it's
Big lap.
something we're coming in there.
એટલે જ
Behave yourself, or otherwise it's going to happen to you.
ફોટા પાડવા
Whereas it's played a very important part in the war, because if you knock out the infrastructure, then you can't stop the mission out. Now you can imagine the ferocity of the bombing, and sometimes you had the sugar going up and catching
હવે જો ઉતરે બળી આવે
buildings, you had the rum going up.
પ્લેન લેન્ડ થવાની તૈયારી છે ભાઈઓ બોમ્બે ઉતારવાની છે
All the children would be around the following morning, scooping it up, taking it home.
બરોબર મોટું એરપોર્ટ છે ને
To this area.
સિટી એરપોર્ટ છે
Things happen.
The East End docks have undergone major redevelopment in recent decades. Royal Victoria Dock is now home to Excel London, one of the largest exhibition centres in Europe. King George V Dock has become the grounds for City Airport. The Royal Albert Dock to the north of the airport is next for redevelopment.
એની જો ઉડી જાય
Royal Albert Dock
used to be the commercial centre for the British Empire. Beef used to come from Argentina and other places, and it went on trains into London.
Down,
This was the
next
meat
time
store
down.
with the meat
મારે
processing.
શોપિંગ કરવા જવાનું ડીમાર્ટ નું નીકળો રાજા ક્યાં
This is going to be an
Shopping
Asian
કરવા
business
ક્યાં
port.
ઓલે જાતા
Companies from Asia
5 મિનિટ નો
will be able
ઉતારો.
to set up their headquarters and trade into Europe.
ભોસડી નામ થી આમ ઓલે
The city airport will allow business people to travel to and from.
હલો એકલો જાય નીકળો મરી જવા તો
Business leaders will
જો નીચે જો ખાલી
in Paris, and within 2 hours.
ભોસનો તમે હલાવો રાખો ટ્રેન જો એટલું બધું હલાવો
હલાવવાની તો બહુ મજા આવે
ના સુવિધા ના રીસ
અમારી ટાટા ની ગઈ છે એમાં મજા આવી ગઈ હતી
હવે અહીંથી સીધું થઈ જાય એ ભટકા હે
આપણે એમાં ગયા હતા ટાટા ની
Down below, the River Lee flows into the Thames on its northern bank, after rising near Luton more than 40 miles away.
એટલે બસ તો ડેટકો
The lower Lee Valley has a rich history of engineering innovation, with more industrial achievements for its small geographical size than anywhere else in the world.
તમારે ફોટો પાડજો
હવે સુવિધા પૈસી ફોટો હમણાં
The history of this area, of course, has been about entrepreneurs and innovators. It was a group of entrepreneurs who built the Royal
હા,
Palace.
ઓલે automatic કે પછી આપણે હલાયેલા? Automatic હલે.
Electrical experts.
ઓલું જો તો કેના ઉપર છે ખાલી જો ખાલી કેના ઉપર સ્પ્રિંગ ઉપર છે ખબર છે તને
This place, of course,
કોઈ દોયણું જાયસ કે પછી આ જાયસ
દોયણું જાયસ
this country.
દોયણું ને જાતું આપણું જાય
The post-industrial
આમ હમો જો ધીમે ધીમે દોયણું જાય જો ઓલું એમાં લોક થયેલું હોય
Valley in 1904
Jo
by
Harko.
a man called Professor Ambrose Fleming, and he invented a thing
ખાલી
called
દોયણા એ જાયસ ખાલી લોક થાય છે પાવર એને કંટ્રોલ કરે છે
today can be traced
દોયણા
back
હિચકે
to
જાય
this single simple device. The first jet airliner, the Comet, was built at Hatfield here in the Lee Valley. Thorny and my Ferguson invented the first ever colour television. So we had the Royal Small Arms Factory then.
મજા આવી બાકીયામાં.
Rifle was produced there. It wasn't Burton-on-Trent that made
Plane
the
ઉતરે.
rail.
હવે ભોસડીનું પ્લેન ઉતર્યું ઈ માનને શું છે હવે ઉતાર પ્લેન પેલા ઉતરવાનું હતું એ આપણે કરીએ એ આખું પ્લેન તો આમ ફરી ગયું લા
Next to the Emirates Airline Terminal is the Crystal, a building owned and operated by Siemens. but
જો આ
is
કેમ
designed
બને
to be
આમાં જો કેમ જો આ
around the
એનું
world.
ઓલું હોય
The
ફોટો
Crystal
પાણી લાવે હું
showcases
ending થવા આવ્યું.
sustainable
હવે હું
development
એન્ડિંગ
and contains the world's largest permanent
પાણી જો
exhibition of its
એટલું
kind.
કાળું છે જો માછલા દેખાતા નથી
We are in one of the most sustainable
Uttam,
buildings
uttam,
in the
Iceland.
world. It
Amma.
demonstrates innovative technologies to do with generating energy by
Wow.
solar
પાણી
and
એલા.
ground source heat pumps. Even the water
હવે
in the
ગાડી આવી
toilets
ગઈ.
is
રાકેશ
being
કાળું પાણી છે
recycled.
પણ ઈ જાડું હોય
With
તરવામાં
six
ગાડી ગાડી ઝિક 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 ઝિક.
technologies and
આપણે ઓસિકતાની બ્રેક માં
innovation stimulate discovery, strives
આ
to
વસ્તુ
make
આઈને
people
ફરાવે છે, આ
margin
main છે,
and
જો.
હા, ઈ
shipping
cable
by
for
the
it.
middle of the century.
ઈનો ટાયર છે ને ઈ
Jaws opening on the left hand
Thank you
side.
for flying Royal Airline. Exit here for the EXO Exhibition Centre, the Crystal, Royal Victoria Docks